Thank you. This was actually a gift. I wish I had it. I don't have the name of one of the business owners there was a business owner that makes hijabs at the conference that I spoke at. And she gave me this gift while I was it was like a whole box of beautiful hijabs, but she gave it to me. Hello. ChatGPT translates? I didn't know that. I didn't know ChatGPT translates as well. I use ChatGPT for everything. I love it. A lot of people are scared of it, but I'm just like, it's here. We might as well use it to your advantage. Am I a full-time hijabi now? Yes. Yep. I wear it pretty much 24/7, other than like I'm visiting my mom and I'm visiting my family right now. So when I'm around family, for the most part, I won't wear it. But like right now, I'm technically visiting family, but I had work today, so I just have it on. Oh, you can translate. Oh, okay. I've been a hijabi and I struggle finding my style, and you already found your home. Well, I just like playing with it. I will say just getting it just right is very difficult. Getting it like how exactly I want it is very, very difficult. So. Love your speech at the conference. How was that for you? Oh, thank you. It was unreal. It was unreal. Everyone was just so incredibly loving. I did not expect that many people to be at the conference. A lot of people showed up, but of course it was Dr. Haifa Yunus was there. So I did expect quite a few people to be there, but there were a few people that walked up to me and was like, when I heard you were here, I decided to come. And I was like, what? Me? I'm just a regular person. But yeah, it was such a beautiful experience to just be among Muslim women from all backgrounds, and we got to just talk about us. You know what I'm saying? Like, just talk about where we want to be as like Muslim women. What's missing? What gaps are we going to be filling? Like, what's it like being a Muslim woman and feeling guilty if you're a mom or if you're a wife and you are so focused on motherhood and being a wife and being present for the family that you might neglect your faith, or you might not spend as much time in your faith as you want to. We talked about that. And Dr. Haifa Yunus brought up that, you know, whatever path Allah gives you, that's the path you're supposed to be on. So if your baby is crying, but it's prayer time, which are you going to go, or which should you address? Should you pray and let the baby cry, or should you attend to the crying baby? And she said you should be attending to the crying baby. That's the path that Allah has set for you. So it was just, we had all kinds of wonderful, phenomenal conversations, and I was just blown away. It was such a beautiful experience. And the mosque was beautiful. Oh my gosh. If you ever have the chance to go to the Irvine, California Islamic Center, the mosque was gorgeous. Now, I haven't been to any others. The only that was my first mosque. Like the Furqan bookstore that I went to get a lot of my books. That technically had a mosque on the inside, but you know, it was like in the corner of the bookstore. So it wasn't like a mosque dedicated to just being a mosque. So that was the first mosque that I went to, and I just felt so much wonderful spiritual energy there. And I got to pray for the first time in like a mosque setting with everyone else. And that's so much easier. That's so much easier because like I can look around and actually see whereas when I'm praying at home, it just gets so complicated and I forget how many times with each one I have to, prostrate and everything. But being there and just having an imam or just having someone say the Allahu Akbar and having that, just having that indication of knowing what to do. And if I get mixed up, I could just look around and know exactly what to do. That was great. That was fantastic. But good evening. You know that there will be a zombie apocalypse kind of in Islam. Gog and Magog. What? What do you mean? I haven't read that. Gog and Magog. I'm trying to think if I've read that in the Quran. I don't ever remember reading that. Is that in a surah? Oh, it's mentioned in Al-Kahf? The cave? I'm gonna have to go back and read Al-Kahf again. You would think that I would remember a zombie apocalypse. Yajuj and Majuj. Okay. And I know it's still just the very, very beginning stages, but that's what I want to strive to, because meeting Dr. Haifa Yunus was groundbreaking for me. Like just being around her, watching her speak. She gave me a whole bunch of books. She gifted me so many books to read, and it sparked so much passion that I knew that's something that I wanted to do. Like I just wanted to keep learning and learning and learning and learning and learning. And every time that I'm learning something new, I just feel like a deeper connection and everything. So I think I just like following my heart and my feelings, and I just feel like that's what I'm being led to. So I would love to just really start being very serious about my study. Did I dream a special dream after I converted to Islam? I dreamt prior to, it was a couple of days before I took my shahada, or a day before I took my shahada. I dreamt of Jannah, actually. But that was it. So. Malaikum salam. Thank you. Dr. Haifa Yunus has amazing podcasts as well. That woman, let me tell you something. As wonderful as y'all think she is, I need you to multiply that by about 1,000. And that will be a little closer to how amazing she actually is. She had us over, us and a few speakers and a few of the sisters over for dinner in her home, and how busy she is. Like she has different speaking events in all different kinds of countries and everything, but she keeps track of everything happening. Like when she was driving us to her home, she was just like, remember to call so and so and oh no, I'll have to move this because I'm traveling this on this day and this on that day, and then I'm going to do. The way she keeps track of everything is unmatched. Like it makes sense that she's a scholar, because the way her mind works is completely different than anything I've ever seen. If I could have even a fraction. It's the air fryer. Okay, it stopped. But if I could have even a fraction of that talent, of that skill of just remembering everything, goodness, I would be well on my way. Thank you. Thank you. I just went on a very misogynistic live. Thank you for lighting my mood. Those are tough. Like, and it just seems like they become more rampant. And I don't know why, but does anybody else get TikTok? Like, does TikTok randomly push the videos that are opposite of your beliefs sometimes? Like, opposite of your algorithm? For some reason, TikTok lately has been pushing, like, pro-Israeli videos. It like they're showing up on my For You page, and I'm like, are you trying to push a certain narrative? Like, I don't understand. Like, why is this on my page? Why is this on my page? But I've gotten that, and then the misogynistic lives just show up on my For You page, and I click not interested every time, but I'm just like, TikTok is supposed to be either my safe space, or it's supposed to be the space I go to when I want reliable, like, moment to moment news about Gaza. And for some reason, I just have to work extra hard these days to keep my algorithm staying on track, because they're just trying to push all kinds of different videos. But somebody said, along with the Quran, a good book to read will be Ar-Rahiq and Al-Maktoum. Interesting. Hold on. Let me take a screenshot of that. Okay. Megan, my mom was so happy when you reverted. Oh, send your love to your mom for me. The 40 Hadith, I've been reading the 40 Hadith, but the one I had, the little one, the tiny one that I was like, ooh, it's tiny. I think there's something wrong with the translation, because when I was reading it live, a whole bunch of people were just like, no, that's not what it means. Like, that's not it. So I was gifted like 2 other versions of the 40 Hadith. So I'm going to read those to see if those are different or translated differently. One of them came from Dr. Yunus, so I know that has to be accurate. Hi, Megan. I met you at the women's conference. Oh, you were there? Hold on. Oh, I remember your face. I followed you back. It's a dream to meet and philosophize with Dr. Haifa. Oh my goodness. You have no idea. She's genius, and she wanted me to look into the institute to see if it's something that I'm interested in, as far as like further study to become a scholar. And it looks amazing. It looks absolutely fantastic. But I really want to. She gave me I'm not even joking. Like, she gave me this huge stack of books, and a lot of them are like textbooks and everything. So I'm going to be reading those. Hello. Hello, Malaysia. So many people are from Malaysia. This one was a gift. I'm gonna have to find the tag. But this one, hold on, does it have, I think it has, I'm not trying to unwrap it, but I'm trying to find the tag. Oh, here it is. It's velour couture. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, hold on. I'm trying to, it's like blurry, but wait, hold on. Can you guys screenshot that? I don't know. But that's the owner of this company gave it to me at the conference. It's a nice little logo and everything by Marwa Tarakji. But it was a whole box and they're beautiful. And the magnets, like, because it came with a couple of magnets to hold them together, they're like a suede type of material. So they're easier to grip than like because I have the shiny metal ones. So the suede material is easier to grip and pin. How has eating halal food been? I was pescatarian anyway prior, so.
You don't want a burger, Claire?
You know.
Oh, you get rid of it. These are, look at the color. That's supposed to be pink.
Have I tried Jersey? Mm-mm. You don't have to whisper. You can talk. I'm just playing. I'm just on live. That's my mom and my little sister in the background, y'all. This your home. You can talk as much as you want. Oh, the comments are going. Hold on now. Let me read some of them. They're super supportive. My family's always been super supportive of everything. But hello. Malaikum salam. Can I show the stocks of books? Yes. Yes, I will. I had to remove my video that went through the books that I got from the bookstore because I understood, like, it was reported for not being branded content, which I actually understood, because technically I do have the Furqan bookstore link in my bio for those who want to like sponsor a box of the Quran. It's not, but like through that link, if you do decide to search the website and buy different books and everything. So I understood why it was reported. So I just decided to take it down, and I'll make another one that can't be, dedicated to or considered, I guess, branded content. But let me see. Let me go get the books. I'm gonna go get the books. Let me see. Okay. It was so sweet. So I got so many gifts. Alhamdulillah. Like I've been blessed. Like the community has been so welcoming to me. But I got so many gifts at this conference, and I was asking the conference organizers, I was like, is there any way that y'all will be able to like send this to me? Like I'll pay for the shipping and everything, but I only brought carry-ons, and I don't have any room. Dr. Eunice gave me luggage. Like she had some extra luggage upstairs in her house and she gave it to me. And I was like, listen, if I were to die today, like my life would be extremely blessed. I would be completely okay with that. Like it's, okay. So are y'all ready for this? Because it's quite a few. It's quite a few books. So these are all the books that Dr. Haifa gave me. So there is the supplication which receives an answer. This one. It's pretty chunky. And the copyright is about 1995, but can't wait to get into that one. My Wheelchair, My Journey of Getting Back on My Feet by Wael Ibrahim. This one. The 40 Hadith of Imam al-Nawawi. So I'm guessing reading this one tonight, actually, because I want to see how much it differs from the one I already have. Let's see. An explanation of the last tenth of the Noble Quran, also with crucial matters in the life of a Muslim, by, I think this is just available on a website, but I got that one. Pretty short. This one's like, yeah, this one's less than 100 pages. That one y'all could read in like a couple hours. This one it looks like it's poetry, but it looks so good. It's Rumi's Little Book of Heart by Mariam Mafi and Azima Malita Colin. Am I Muslim now? Yeah. I've been so for over a week, sis. All right, so this is Inner Dimensions of the Prayer, also by Imam Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah. It's like the same front cover, but in black. It's pretty. It's really pretty. The 40 Hadith of Al-Imam an-Nawawi, text with explanatory notes. So it's this version. So I'll compare it with the other two versions to see if there's any difference. Agenda to Change Our Condition by Hamza Yusuf and Zaid Shakir. Quran and Woman, rereading the sacred text from a woman's perspective by Amina Wadud. Now this one, I'm also getting the Sublime Quran. It's the translation of the Quran by the first female translator, the first woman translator. Oh, I can't. If y'all follow Aisha here on TikTok, she usually does the makeup to match her hijabs and a story behind it, and she's like a storyteller and everything. We're mutuals, but her and I are going to be reading the Sublime Quran together, so I'm excited. I just need to order it, but I can't wait. And then of course, so I have Sins, the Poison of Heart by Dr. Haifa Yunus. But y'all, she signed it. Hold on. I didn't realize she signed it. It's called Sins, the Poison of the Heart. That's her new book. Mashallah, I'm blessed. Let me see. Women and the Transmission of Religious Knowledge by Asma Saeed. And y'all, my phone's about to die. So I have to make it through all this. And this one is Mukhtasar Minhaj al-Qasidin by Ibn Qudama al-Maqdisi, translated by Wa'il Shihab. And that's also another. And this last book, it's a thick one, but this wasn't from Dr. Eunice. This was from another sister that I met at the conference. She gifted this to me. The Seerah of the Prophet, a contemporary and original analysis by Dr. Yasir Kadi. This one. And this is thick. Like this is, hold on. Ooh, and the letters are small too. The words, they're small. Look, it's not big print. Like, so this is study. Like this is the, you know. All right. This book is like 900 pages or something. It's 400. It's almost 500 pages. That looks bigger than more than 500 pages though. Any tips on to stay motivated with reading? That's the most difficult question I've received. Like, how do you stay motivated to read all the time? I'm fascinated. That's the thing. If you're not fascinated, or if you're not passionate about it already, it's hard for it to be a priority. Like like for me, since I'm brand new, I want to learn about everything, like all of it, everything. And so just me reading, it's just easy for me right now because I just want to read. Like I want to learn it. I want to learn about it, but it is very difficult. I understand where you're coming from. Like, especially if you're born Muslim and you've been learning it your entire life, it might be a bit more difficult to be motivated to read. But I would just say start small. Start with the smaller books of a subject that you've been wanting to learn about, whether that's like women in Islam or just pick a subject, see if there is a specific book written about that, and just start there. And then just keep adding as you learn more. So. I like audiobooks too. Oh, now audiobooks, okay. Audiobooks might help those who aren't motivated to physically read a book, because audiobooks you can be going about your day and still listening to. Now, I don't recommend like listening to the Quran and going about your day doing other stuff because see, that's weird because like I'm talking to y'all, like the comments are coming in as normal. I'm talking to y'all as normal. Like everything is, and there's nothing wrong with the network here. So, okay, that was weird. Because there was not a break with y'all. Like it was normal the whole time. Okay. All right. Well, what I'll do is I will go charge my phone, and I'll probably go later tonight or go live later tonight. But thank you all for joining me. When I go later tonight, I'll probably just be reading from one of the books. I'll let y'all choose which one you want to start with, and we'll read from that one, or we could read from the Quran. But I'll try to go live later tonight. But I will charge my phone real quick, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.